All right, making a little video. Happy New Year's Eve, I guess, to everyone. And take a drink. And so, today, what I will be doing is painting my unit of black tide chosen. The good news is they show you on the card how to paint them. So these guys are wearing gray with the green cloaks and then metal armor. No problem. The other thing I had to do is this Reaper figure. The spear was bent, and I just kept messing with it. So what I ended up doing is just drilling its hands open and putting a metal Reaper pole arm in there from the Reaper weapon set. So that worked pretty good. And of course, I've got this Wraith painted in black. I just need to do the base. So was looking online at a bunch of weird riding beasts, like riding lizards and things like that. And I have a bunch of 3D saddles laying around. So I might look around and see if I've got some dinosaurs or something that those saddles will fit. And that would be for Talislanta because, there are no actual horses in Talislanta. So everyone rides riding beasts and whatever. Now, I still haven't finished the cells on this bad boy, and I need to finish painting it. But there is the frigate fully kitted out. And yes, this front mast is hanging out a little bit back, which I guess would be good because when the wind hits it, it would push everything forward. But so there's going to be a square flag here and a land or a triangular flag in here. And then in the back here, there'll be a big, chaser, I think, become flag here. And then it'll have, 5, 6 guns on a side. And these are big guns, not little guns. So this is truly a ship of war. I mean, if you're in anything smaller than this and it gets a broadside on you, yeah, you're in trouble. The other ship I haven't painted, and I probably should have at least is this guy right here. I used plastic tubes for all the masts because it came with all the rigging parts, but none of the masts, right? So I had to get creative here. I used an old paintbrush, but it was exactly the right size, so it went right in. And so this is a brig. As you can see, it's got 4 guns per side. They're small guns, and it's got 6 deck guns and a fighting mast. I really like this, and the rigging is very kind of similar to the rigging on the frigate. You're gonna have the big sail back here, a small square sail, another set square sail, a small square sail, a small square sail. And then I don't believe this one gets anything in the front at all. I'm half tempted to just take some paint, like cut the cells out and like soak the water and just crumble them up and then put them on and with string so that looks like the cells are furled. You know what I mean? But like take one of my Greyjoy miniatures, which I'm working, like I said, on my Greyjoy Chosen, and you can see, about what it would look like. The of course these figures are on the large side. They're much larger than the actual pirate figures for Blood and Plunder. But yep, So I've got my anchor. I'm going to attach. It's got, anchor holes where the chain that the anchor would come out of would be attached to. And yeah, there's not much else to be told. This is a great 3D print model, and I think I'm going to have a lot of fun painting it. Probably going to paint it a more English pattern. So the whole bottom is going to be white. And then I'll paint it whatever. And then the rails will be a fancier color, a standout color. That might limit me because I'm, painting it more like one nation than another. But let's be honest, I am 100% playing the English in Blood and Plunder. I've already got the English nation starter set. I did pick up a bunch of extra bases because a lot of my Mordheim figures, if they'll fit on a Blood and Plunder base, could absolutely be used for Blood and Plunder. And that would be cool. Also, I had bought a box set of the Spanish Tercero from Warlord Games and built them. And that would be just about the exact right era for this. And one of the things the Spanish national group can do, if you wish, is you can have pikemen assisting your firelock guys and whatever. You can have all that. So, yeah, because it's that era, that's what we're talking about. We're talking about the conquistador era and a little bit after. So, those guys from Warlock Games, those Tercero guys, 100% would be fine. And they are dead on the right scale because they're more like a true 28 millimeter. Whereas the Song of Ice and Fire miniatures, they're definitely heroic 32s, maybe even a little bit bigger. But anyway, again, just made this video to let everybody know what I've been working on, what's been going on around here. And I might do a live stream. But until that happens, peace and love. And, hit that like button, guys. Smash that like button. And, hook a bro up. Until then, I think this is a short video, but I mean, I really don't got a whole lot to say. We've got basically the whole Tauslanta crew ready to go. The miniatures, which when we play Tauslanta, I will probably use miniatures. And especially the skiffs, because, I mean, let's face it, they're cool. I'm working on my Muse. I gave her the, kind of dark purple hair. I need to highlight it. And then I'm going to go in and start painting her wings, all kinds of different colors. And of course, I've got a number of different. And this. I should show you this. I finished this. Highlights and all. So there she is. See if I can stop shaking long enough for the camera to focus in. Anyway, that's my wife's character. It's a Silmarillion sword mage. I mean, it started out as a Roman gladiatrix, but a little bit of yellow hair, a little bit of pale green skin, and what do you got? You got a Silmarillion. So one thing too, and somebody pointed this out, and it is a fact. Tauslanta says no elves, but like almost every race has pointed ears. It's kind of like if you do the homemade Goliath the way I do, even though I do have a 3D printed one that someone could use up here somewhere. Right here, he is. Oop, that guy dropped. But see, I've got this 3D printed Goliath with a big axe. You know, this is an actual official STL from them. And he has pointed ears, even though you can barely see them. So it's like, if somebody were a stickler, they could be like, why don't those Goliaths have pointed ears? And I guess you could just be like, shut up, you know. But anywho, yeah, we're going to end this video at just under 12 minutes. And you know how I am. I talk. Anyway, peace and love. And I'll get this uploaded.